Welcome to the channel, guys. So I'm gonna show you guys how I manage over 600k funded account. Before I even show you guys that, which is the good part, let me show you the struggle I go through to get up to 600k funded, because I'm not about to do like what other traders do or YouTubers do, where they just show you the payouts, the funded account. Let me show you guys how many accounts I failed or how many challenges I failed before I get 600k funded. So these are all the accounts I failed in. 16 failed accounts, right? I failed this year. 16 failed accounts. And you do the math how much each account costs, which is like $400 for each account. So if you do the math, you're going to see how much I spend on this, right? And the reason why I lost so much accounts in this year is because, why? Because first I was taking like one account a month, but I was watching a video and the video motivated me, right? And they were talking about risk where is like you need to take a risk, because what's the worst can happen? You fail, then get back up again. So it's not always sunshine, right? Because I don't want to come here and just show you 600k funded account that you be like, oh, me too, I want to go ahead and do it. Oh, I see this guy on YouTube did it. Me too, I can do it. Yes, you too can do it. But are you willing to accept to lose this many accounts? Are you willing to spend? Are you willing to take the risk? Right? So now let's jump into the account. So as you guys can see, we have multiple accounts. We have 100k accounts right here. We have 300k accounts. We have 200k. We have 100k. Basically up to 700k funded. But right, let's jump into the first account. So on this account, right, you can see that basically I'm at break even right now. This month I've not making no profit. This month is really bad for me. And you can see I only risk like 0.2% on this account, and my win rate is 50%. So if we move to the next account, right, you can see that I'm up 0.8, no, I'm down 0.18%, win rate 40%. And if we scroll down, you can see I only risk around 0.2%, right? So if we go to the next account, you can see that down 0.4%, and win rate is 53%. And same thing again, I only risk 0.2% on this account. And I just recently, because I think I started this year with like 300k, and I just recently got like another 300 to 400k. Then that's why I don't know what's going on. It's like the time I have this, I have this huge milestone. Now I'm not profitable all of a sudden, but we're just going to keep on trading. So let me show you guys how I manage all this account, because there's no way I can take one trade on this account, take another trade. So what I use is I use Trader Connect to copy trade from one account to another account. So if you go to the dashboard, you can actually see my balance, and you can see I'm down right now. You're basically going to see everything when you take a trade account, copier. You can see I copied 3 trades, and you can see how many trades I take today. It was only 3 trades, and you can see how many. You see my accounts connected. You can see the main account, slave account. This is what they call it, slave account, but I just put 1, 2, and 1 and 2 copy trade from the main account, right? You can see this main account is almost 200k, the 300k and the 100k account. So if you want to use Trader Connect, this is how you can use it. So let me just show you guys that real quick. So if you go to your account, right, and you can see all my account that's connected, right? What you want to do, you want to go to add account, right, and you choose the platform, right? You can go to MT4, go to your profile, look for the logins, and whatever the login is, put everything down here, put all your details down here. Then when you finish adding all your accounts, you want to come to copier setting, right? And when you go to copier setting, you're going to go to add master account, right? When you click master account, right, you want to put the accounts you're going to copy from your let's say your main account, when you're going to add it right here, and your slave account, the account that you're going to copy to, right, you want to add that right there. I'm not going to do that right now because I already did that, and I'm not trying to mess up my setting. So after you're done with that, usually I don't really care about all of this, because they're kind of confusing for me, so I don't use that. So all I do is I just come down to calculate your risk setting, right? you're gonna click that, go to base risk percentage, right? When you click next, and now you're gonna so now you're gonna put how many percentage you want to risk on your master accounts. So let's say I could find, like for me example, I risk 0.2%, right? You put that. Let's say maybe your slave account you want to risk 1%. You put that. I cannot put that right now because I did the put my numbers and stuff. But you can click this, put 1%, right? And after that you just press next. Then when you're done, you press confirm. Boom. Then you can see your account is copying from main to the slave account. But big advice, anytime you're done, do it, right? When you place a trade, make sure you go ahead and check both of your account that everything is correct, because sometimes mistakes can happen where it's like you did not enter the trade, or you enter the wrong number or something. Just make sure everything is correct. So let's talk about my plan and goals I have for the 600k and more funded accounts I'm planning to get. And to get this 600k that I have now takes a really hard work, bro. Since last year, I was filling accounts. To be honest with you guys, I was filling multiple accounts. It's easier for me to like fail the challenges. I fail challenges. I'm not gonna lie, I fail challenges more than anything. But when I get funded, that's the one key thing I've realized about myself. When I get funded, it's really hard for me to blow a funded account. Really, really hard, right? Unless something bad happen, which is nothing gonna happen, but it's really hard for me to blow an account because I know how hard I work to reach a funded account that's this huge. Because I used to work like 2 jobs, where it's like I work Uber Eats, I work like my 9 to 5 jobs. So basically in a week, I used to do like 80 hours, 90 hours a week, just so I can pay all my bills and at the same time try to purchase more prop farm and invest into something that I want to do in the future. So it was really hard, and I don't feel like I'm even close to where I want to be, right? Not even close, not even 10% yet. So they have a long way to go, and this is just nothing, right? So on this 600k, right, this is what I do. I trade only gold, right? And as you guys already see, I trade only gold on this account, and I risk 0.2%, right? And I take only 1 trade, right? That's the plan for this 600k account. And I think because of the prop farm rules, they have a rules where you got to make 2% before you withdraw, which is not a bad rules. Most people might find that as an issue, but when you become a profitable and you only start becoming a profitable, consistent trader, stuff like this doesn't bother you as long as you believe in your strategy, right? So I got to make 2%. So my plan for this account is just to trade it for the next 6 months without withdrawing. And after if I'm able to make 2% in that 6 months, right, I will start withdrawing like 0.5% or 0.3%, depends on where my profit is at the next 6 months. So this is what I'm trying to withdraw every single month, right? So that's the plan for that one. Now my goal is to get another 500k, right? On this 500k, which I already have 100k already, on the 500k I want to trade euro, right, euro USD, and I want to trade euro JPY. And on this account I can take from 5 to 8 trades a day, right? My risk is going to be 0.1%, because remember, I'm taking a lot of trades, and guess what, this is a scalping strategy I'm going to be using, right? So that's what I want to do. And I feel like on this 500k, how much I can make is I can make from I would say I can make from 0.5% all the way to 1%, right? That's the goal. I've not yet get funded that much, but that's the goal. When I get funded, that's what I'm trying to make. But let me just say this: you never want to set your mindset like, oh, I want to make 1% in a month. No, let the market give you the profit. So if I was open to 1% and I make Nothing, fine. I'm not aiming for something. If I don't make 0.5%, I'm not gonna force it. So you don't want to do stuff like that. So my last plan is, because nowadays you cannot trust a lot of prop firm. There's only two prop firm I'm actually looking at right now. One is EA, to max them out. I think there's 400k left, so I can max them out. And the next one, I was looking at FXify. Then I watch a lot of videos that FXify don't pay traders out. So I'm more looking at FundedNext. They just recently changed. They said they changed a lot of rules. So I'm trying to understand if I really want to go with them. If I don't, well, I would just stick with one prop farm. Then any other prop farm I get funded with, I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna risk 1%, because if I cannot trust you, I know that you're gonna shut down anytime soon. I'm gonna try to risk my 1% and make as much profitable. The one that I trust, I take my time with it. So the last one is to risk. I want to get I want to get no. I want to get 400k, right? On this 400k, right, we still gonna risk 0.1%, right? And 0.1%, and we're gonna be trading Euro and Euro JPY, Euro JPY, and we're going to also trade gold, and we're going to be trading NAS, right? So we're going to be trading 4 pair on this, because it's the strategy. I'll get the back test, and it seems like it works. So on this one, we're going to be risking 0.1% as well. On this account, I'll say I would take like because it's like a swing type strategy, but most of the trades I close them within a day or two. So I would say I'll take like at least 4 to 6 trades a week, right? A week. This is not a day, this is a week account. And I feel like I can make from this alone, I would say maybe 0.5% to like 0.7%. So my whole goal with all this platform is to like make 6 figures a year, which is like probably 100k a year, right? That's my whole goal, which I think you need at least to make that amount, you need at least this amount. Unless if you want to risk more, this is what you need to make that amount, that 100k. Unless you be like, okay, fine, if I had that, I want to risk 0.5%, then you're gonna make more than 100k. But if you risk like what I'm planning to risk, which is 0.1% to 0.2%, it's gonna take you a while. So anyway, guys, that's how I manage my funded account, and that's how I plan. That's my goals, and that's my plan. So please subscribe, punch your likes button. Okay, this way. Please subscribe, punch your likes button, and peace out.